Hello friends, this is Webster from my Therapy Garden YouTube channel. We're playing the dirt, you have to take away the hurt. Today we're looking at the Prairie Garden. And our Prairie Garden was made using a no-dig method. The no-dig method was made famous by Charles Dowding in England. The no-dig method is also called lasagna gardening or an hugelkultur mound. In a no-dig method, there's no digging. You suppress the weed or grass with cardboard, compost, and other material to smother that weed and grass to kill it, and then we build up. So we're in normal gardening, we dig down. In a no-dig method, we dig up. So I'll just show you how this prairie garden was constructed using the no-dig method. Remember, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Questions and comment, write a line down below. And as always, share this video with your friends and family. Okay, let me show you now how we did the garden. Okay guys, we're halfway there now with the prairie garden using the no-dig method. Okay, so we now completely covered the newspaper, brown paper, cardboard with topsoil, and we have it framed with metal, the outline of the prairie garden. So what we're gonna do now is plant our bulbs in the prairie garden. Okay, so at this end, that's the orange olive tea, and at this end of it we have our weeping blue cypress. All right, what we're gonna plant, we just lay them down here. Some hollyhocks, pink and yellow. We have daylilies, once in a lifetime, blackberry and cream, frosted vintage. We have some tiger lilies, liatris, echinacea. We're gonna try some tricertis. Never heard of it, something I'm gonna try. Tricertis. Some blue sea holly. We know these are prickly, but the butterflies love them. And another type of that tricertis. All right, so for right now, this is all we're gonna put in our prairie garden, and as time goes by, we'll get more to put in. We had a whole kit that was ordered from Brex for prairie garden kit, but they ran out, so I have to now come up with my own stuff to put in the prairie garden, but it should be fun. Okay guys, and we'll just plant all this stuff and we'll just go quickly and show you that. Okay. Okay guys, this is our third phase of the no-dig method, and we know that the no-dig method was made famous by Charles Dowding from England. Okay, I did mine just a little bit different from him because I have to make sure that it suits my condition here, where Charles Dowding cover his area with mostly cardboard and then compost and well-rotted manure. I don't have well-rotted manure, and I incorporate some of the compost from my compost bin in it. But I'll just tell you how I did mine. Just a recap. So what I did, I used the weed suppression sheet first, and I laid that down. And after about 2 months, because I did that in the winter, I took the black weed suppression sheet up and I covered the ground with cardboard and newspaper. And then I buy topsoil and I cover everything with topsoil. After I cover it with topsoil, I put the material, well, the plants that I'm gonna plant right here, which for the most part were bulbs, and I just put them down on the ground, and then I cover it with more topsoil, and then I put some compost and manure on top of that. And I show you what I plant, and you can see coming up, we have some of the daylilies coming up. We have some black-eyed Susan, like right there. And of course, we put trees in our no-dig method, which is the serpentine blue atlas cedar, because you know my philosophy in everything, I want to make sure that we have 4 season interests. So this blue atlas cedar, when everything die back in the prairie garden in the winter, will still provide some interest here. Also, as another foundation plant, we have this tea olive, and this is the orange bloom tea olive. And we planted it the same way we planted the blue atlas cedar. Because these are big trees or big shrub, we have to do a little digging. But I didn't dig too much. I just dig half of the height which I would normally dig, and then I plant them in, and then I fill it up with the rest of soil from the no-dig method all the way to the top. We have a few iris also we planted, and I sow some wildflower seed, and which I will sow more, and further in the year we can incorporate other plants in this prairie garden. So guys, there we have it, our prairie garden, the newest garden in the therapy garden, and we try to use the no-dig method. And as gardeners, we're constantly learning. It's one of those college or universities that we go to which have no graduation, so we're constantly learning. So as we learn new things, we experiment and incorporate it into our garden. And for this time, I try the no-dig method. Just some of the takeaway from my experience with the no-dig method. The no-dig method is a good method to use, especially when you have a small area. So if you're expanding a garden bed, it's a good method to use. Would I use it on such a large scale area again? Maybe not, because it becomes very expensive, because I'm not living in the farm areas where I can get free manure and free compost. You know, I have to buy all of mine. So it became very expensive. However, it's much, much easier on the back because there was no tilling for me. There was no getting rid of the grass and weed on top. I just suppress that with cardboard and kill the weed, and also, you know, we prevent weed from growing through it by taking away the sunlight. So for a smaller area, yes. And if you want to try this method, start with a small area. Don't start with a big area like I do. But it was fun trying this new method. And like I said, the NoDig method is a great method to use. And if you're starting out, start small, and as you get used to it, then you might make it as big as mine or as big as you want. If you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos are posted. And also, tell all your friends and family about my Prairie Garden channel, because that's where we can get, that's one way which we can help the channel to grow. From my Prairie Garden to yours, this is Webster. We're playing the dirt. Help me to take away the hurt. And we just did a NoDig method in the Prairie Garden. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye for now. Happy spring.